Hello there and welcome back to another video today. We're going to be starting with the city, but don't worry, we'll be looking at all the LEGO idea sets for the new Lo-Fi Girl partnership. In the second half of this video, I just want to show off my city first, as there's a lot that's updated since I last showed it, and you can see the LEGO store finally has its glass windows and even a glass door on it. And you can see Leicester is in there, just tucked behind this sandwich shop, which does have a table you can see someone sat at if you want to order on foot, but also has a little drive-in, and the speaker to place your order is right as you come out the tunnel, so you wouldn't want to miss it. I don't know if it will be there permanently, but for now it's made its home there, and it's right in front of where the sea life will be, but there is no sea life yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with the bush that I've taken out, and I've also created a new lamppost using the longest piece and the trans yellow head that I got in a recent Pick-a-Brick Cup. But the main thing I want to show off today is this wall here. You can see I finally finished the wall. The whole rock side is complete. I need to find some 8x8 plates that fit just on the bottom there to make it look like they're holding back the rocks, but you can see the rest of it is done. I've just got the waterfall to work on, and you can see just in the window of that house, if I don't block up the light too much, a little Lo-Fi Girl house has been built, or at least the window with the room in it. I can give you a close-up later on, I'll just slide it out, but this is what it looks like from my city. You can see there's a bird box top right. You've even got the vent at the top of the house, but I think that will look really nice. I've also floored off the alleyway. This will be between the sea life bit and this rock wall to the right, so I don't think I'll build the house too high in front of it, this sea life bit. I'm definitely going to start work on the bottom floor, which will be the sea life. Then I'll have a fish tank as the second floor, and perhaps that can be where the farm is. I don't know how high I'll build up, but perhaps I can add a little beanstalk or something to fill the space when I get round to building it. But I thought I'd best start off with the city. It is a bit different. You can see I've added the big long bricks to the city, so the roads are completely flushed out, and even used these 2x4 plates just to finish off this bit of road as they enter the tunnel. And overall it is looking very nice, a lot nicer than having the Technic holes at the side. You can see for all of the road, I think I even did this one on camera, and the pumpkins, got a few more pumpkins hanging out there, and overall it just looks like it's really coming together. It's just got a few bits like making sure all the plates and bricks are down properly and finishing up all the buildings. I've got a Lego museum to go there. I think I'll build a little rooftop in the attic, maybe someone building a Lego set. That would look really cool at the window. Sea life again, some sort of giant fish tank here, the farm on the top, which hopefully will be about level so you can still see the mountain with that house. I've got the sitcom tower over there. I still need to work on the Big Bang top, but I'm not in any sort of rush to do that. And then of course, whichever buildings are going to fill this gap, it'll be some sort of cafe. I have spoken about it in a previous video, but I'm still not sure exactly what I want to do. And this is all in one of, well, I guess two of the spaces in my Calyx unit, so it just goes to show what you can pack in to a small space. I definitely want to expand upon this at some point, but this is just the start to the city. It is hopefully going to have a lot more area sometime in the future, but I do have to divide it between this, Minecraft, Harry Potter and Star Wars, which I'll get some mocks starting soon. Probably not by the end of the year, but definitely in the new year there'll be much more coming from that space. So I hope you enjoyed a brief overlook, or at least an updated look at the Lego City, and I've definitely added quite a few bits. You can see there is a robber there who has been caught red-handed, quite literally stealing a fish from the aquarium that isn't even there yet. So I'm definitely keeping ahead of it, and I've got this little pond going here. I've decided to angle it off so you can still get to the full front of the sea life, just in case I decide to add some other little tunnel or something along the front there. And overall, I'm quite happy with this city. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. And now let's look at the Lo-Fi Girls ideas. So if you weren't aware, from the 19th of September all the way up until today, October the 19th, as you're watching this video, LEGO Ideas had a challenge where you could post your own Lo-Fi Girl related builds as part of a partnership on LEGO's behalf. And hopefully we get to see one of these become a set. I think there was a package that was available for the winner. here we are. If you're the grand winner of this challenge, you'll receive all of these Lego sets as well as Lo-Fi Girls plush collection, and hopefully we do see a set come from this, as there are plenty of ideas submitted to the website. I mean, you can see 105 results. Maybe we won't go across all 105, but I'm going to sort by the most popular, and you can see that the most popular at the minute is this build here, which is sort of a brick built structure of Lo-Fi Girl. You got the helmet as well, but much like some of the Marvel helmets, Star-Lord's especially springs to mind, it's not a complete build, so this is definitely more up Lego's alley, and there are quite a few different builds, and all we're going to do is scroll through them and see which ones stand out to me. So especially this first one stands out. It's sort of a branch off of the helmet line that they're doing with DC, Marvel and Star Wars, and I think something like this is more likely to win. I mean, it's not necessarily down to Lego. They have to get past the first line of stage. Well, actually, it does seem that they just go to an expert review, so it'll be interesting to see how they review it, but I'm not sure any of these room builds are going to make it, which personally is why I haven't submitted my own, because it'd probably just end up looking something like this, like everyone else's. But it's interesting to see all these other builds, like this jellyfish one here, which are completely out of nowhere. I mean, you've got the cat and you've got the Lo-Fi Girl figures there, which again are all custom made because Lego doesn't have an official one, but I'm sure many people like me have used this headphone piece just on this bottom left one here. But even this one is a brick built person like you'd see at Legoland. These are quite interesting actually, as you can show off many more characters and don't require the printing of the torso, but are still stuck to that brick system. So I would like to see something like that, or even an art set. This could be quite good in creating an art set for Lo-Fi Girl, as it is a two-dimensional image that you see whilst the music plays. This would be something cool to hang up on a wall, or even just display standing on the desk. So I definitely prefer these sort of builds than the builds of, say, a room, though this one definitely takes the proportions up a notch. You can see there's this whole big cabinet. I'm not sure, it looks like some sort of bookshelf, but it seems to have pretty much one of every different colour of Lego plates in the middle, so definitely puts a spin on just having the desk against the window. And a lot of people have taken the idea and, like with this boat, like with this tree, just completely switched it up and created their own magical world they can escape to, like this tree house and this cool cavern with a little lake that can sit between your books, which is something cool again for the shelf. I've seen a few different ideas. I think we had a train and a tunnel one, which has a train going in one end and that as a book end or a book stop, and then the other side is the train coming out, so it looks like the train is traveling through your bookshelf. But it's interesting to see people using their imaginations to create dragons and stuff that isn't exactly remotely linked to the Lo-Fi Girl. And even having a cat, a brick built cat, this one is very creative, but just a brick built cat would be cool to see. And I'm definitely happy that the popular ones aren't the ones that are just sticking to what you see in the videos. And I think if we get into more of these room builds, which it looks like, again, we've got another one. This is sort of an enlarged brick sketch, I think they were called, where they did like the Iron Man helmet, the Miles Morales face and stuff like that. It'd be cool to see something in that size. Even if they do brick build, say the silhouette of the room or something like that, it's just something different to get in a modular house, which, though it would be cool, I'm not sure it'd be too popular. So I'm going to scroll back and take a look at, I think my favourite out of the lot of them is definitely either this one or the one that was just on the screen, the art sets. I think it's great to see something like this in Lego and makes it appeal to a wider audience, I guess. Few people might have this, though. I think something like this set at the higher price, because not as many people I don't see would buy this set. I do understand that lo-fi is quite a popular theme, but to have a lo-fi Lego set, unless it's got some music, or they could probably even include a QR code on one of these bricks that you can scan and bring up the Lego lo-fi mix, which could be very interesting to see. Actually, you know what, this one is definitely my favourite just because of that reason. But it's definitely going to be interesting to see what they do. I like the eyes they've included on the helmet, and even the background, which you can design completely yourself. Perhaps they have a few different backgrounds you can switch in and out, and on a smaller scale than this, that could be quite possible and look very nice. If we take a look at the back, you can see that they've added enough plates, and you probably even get command strips in the middle here. And even on the back, it does look pretty cool. I guess the background has sort of copied itself, so you can see that through. Lego will probably just plate up this whole thing, but it's pretty sizable. These are quite big plates, so I guess that's how they've got the detail across. But I can't wait to see what product ends up winning on November the 7th. I guess we'll have to wait and see, and I'll let you know which one wins. I'll include it at the start of the video for the next day. And I wonder if we get to see a selection that they've narrowed it down to. It'll be interesting to see what Lego are looking for from this challenge. So stay tuned to see the winner of this set, and I hope you enjoyed mine and my city update earlier on in the video. Don't forget to like if you did like this video, and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the other Lego videos. And as always, may the bricks be with you.